Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kirsten if you're new here, and I typically post home and lifestyle videos, and today I'm excited to be sharing with you another favorites video. So today I'm just going to be walking you around my apartment and showing you everything that I've been loving in the month of April. Janae Daily initially started this trend, and I've seen a few others do it as well. I filmed my last favorites video just like this one, so let's go ahead and get started. Also, forgive me if I sound a bit congested. I am recovering from a bit of a cold, but I did want to get through this for you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so of course we're starting off in the kitchen. I really wanted to show you guys this bottle of wine that I picked up at Trader Joe's. It's the strawberry and raspberry Rossini, and this is really nice. I ended up drinking it with a friend, and we each had 2 small glasses, so it really isn't a lot in the bottle, but this is really tasty, and it's just already pre-made and mixed for you, so you don't have to worry about making your own drink. Super easy and very fruity and sweet. Those are typically the kind of drinks that I go for. I don't really like bitter or dry wine, so this was perfect for me. I also know they have a few other flavors. I was eyeing the peach one, so that's probably what I'll pick up next. But this was absolutely delicious, and I definitely recommend if you also have a nice sweet tooth just like me. This is the perfect drink. Moving on over in my cabinets, I really wanted to share with you the boba that I use for my milk teas. So this is the black sugar flavor. This is exactly what I use, tapioca pearls. And I actually purchased this from Amazon, but I realized recently that they sell them even cheaper at my local grocery store. So on Amazon, I think this is about $8, which is quite a bit. But in my grocery store, it's only about $3.50, so I definitely recommend you searching your local grocery store. And these are super easy to make, as you can see, ready in 5 minutes, and they're just perfect for my milk teas. Okay, so next I'm reaching into my fridge to show you guys this San Pellegrino bubbling beverage, sparkling beverage. And this is the blood orange flavor. They also have other yummy flavors, but this one is probably my favorite. This is so good. It doesn't taste artificial at all. It's really one of my favorite bubbly drinks. I know I shared the Olipop the last time, but this one probably trumps it, honestly. It's super refreshing, super fruity, very nice. And like I said, it doesn't have that artificial flavor. As you can see, it said it's made with real juice. So this is definitely a must-have in my fridge. I try to stick to drinking water mostly, but this is nice for an extra little treat, and this is a go-to must-have for me. Okay, so now I've just taken out 2 syrups that I have. These are the Tarani Syrups in classic caramel and vanilla, and these are actually what I keep in these little jars here. So I mostly use them for teas. I use the vanilla for my matcha tea, and then the classic caramel for my bubble tea. And some of you have asked me to make a video on how I make my bubble tea, but I actually just found the recipe online. It's not my own, so I do feel a bit weird making a video on it, but I will just include the link to the recipe down in the description box if you're interested. These syrups just make my teas so much better. They're really nice as an added sweetener, and I use them pretty much every time I make those teas. So I love having these handy, and I also just love how they look in these jars. I do need a syrup to kind of fill this one, so I have to figure out another flavor because I don't think like cinnamon or anything like that would go nicely with those teas. But for now, this is what I have. These are both pretty delicious. I tend to go for the vanilla more though, but the caramel is also nice for a change. Okay, so the next item that I wanted to show you is more like an essential item. It's this water dispenser. It's called the Pure Water Dispenser, and I really love it. I actually had this in my last apartment, and funny thing about it is that my fridge actually doesn't close if I keep it straight on in my fridge. As you can see, it kind of stretches beyond the glass here, so I can't close my fridge like this, so I always have to have it kind of at a diagonal like that. But I really like this because I have found that the water here is a little questionable. I have seen it come out pretty discolored when I've used the sink water, so I definitely needed a filter, and I actually have to clean the outside of this. This is just like water droplets, but I really like this one. It definitely makes my water taste super clean, and as you can see, it's super clear in the dispenser, so I can always tell when the water is good. I did purchase new filters for it, and I replaced it, so it does now take forever for the water to drain into the tub. But I feel like that just means that it's really working its magic, so maybe that's a good thing, but I love this dispenser. Okay, so now we're moving on to some home items. I really wanted to share with you this candle. It's from the Chantal Diaz collection, and this one is in the scent Noir. And as you can see, it's an all black candle with this beautiful white and black label, and then this wooden lid. Love the aesthetic of it. And then also, it's a soy wax candle, which I love. And then look, the wax is even black, which is so cool. I haven't actually burned this one yet, but I can already tell that the scent is gonna be super nice. It pretty much encompasses everything that I love in a candle. I smell hints of sandalwood, cedar. It's very woodsy and even a bit masculine, which I actually like in a candle. So I'm really excited to use this one. It matches my home perfectly. And as you can see, I've just been keeping it on this shelf here, and it just goes so well with everything else. So I love that. And then I wanted to show you guys yet another candle that she sent me, which is so kind of her. I actually have it burning right now. This is a lime and coconut candle. So nice and luxurious. I just have it in my bathroom, and this one is a completely different look from the last one that I showed you. It's so simple and beautiful, and you can even customize, I think, what kind of words you want on it. So that's really cool about this candle, and it smells super delicious. This one is more tropical, obviously, because of the coconut and lime scents, but also very subtle, which I like. It's not too overwhelming, but it definitely fills up the bathroom space really nicely. So she actually sent me these two candles along with a room spray, which I have right here. This is called the Bounce Back, and it's a room and pillow spray. This one is actually super strong, and it's recommended for the kitchen or bathroom, but it definitely has more of a limey scent, very citrusy, so I think those two spaces it's perfect for. And I thought this was so sweet. She also sent me this sticker that says, "I am grateful for all that I have," along with this little note, and she even included my picture and really personalized it. And I do want to say that she also sent me all of these products for free without even asking me to review them. So I thought that was really nice of her. This is a small business. It's Latina owned, it's woman owned, so I'm always happy to support. I love all that she's doing. If you go to her Instagram page, everything about her Instagram page is super beautiful and aesthetically pleasing. So definitely go ahead and check out the Chantal Diaz collection. Everything is super nice, and I definitely will be ordering some more things from her. So yeah, now I'm gonna move on to some other bathroom stuff. Okay, so moving right over into my medicine cabinet, I really wanted to share with you guys this natural deodorant that I've been using. It's called the Kapari deodorant, and I actually started using it when I transitioned to wearing natural deodorant, and it smells so nice. Let me see if I can actually open it for you guys. Okay, so it is in the coconut oil fragrance. Oh my gosh, it just smells so amazing. As you can see, it's paraben free, aluminum free, all that good stuff. It smells really good, and this is one of the only ones that really I can use all day long. I do tend to reapply just because I sweat a lot, but this one is super nice, and it's just a roll-on deodorant, and I love it so much. Highly recommend this one. I also use the Mega Babe, but this scent is just amazing. I love everything coconut, so if you do too, I'm sure you will love that one as well. And now I want to show you guys what I use for mouthwash. So here it is. This is just the Thera mouthwash, and I have the invigorating icy mint flavor, and this one is so good. This is already my third or fourth bottle because I continue to repurchase it. I just love it so much. This keeps your breath fresh for the entire day. As you can see, it says fights bad breath for 24 hours. So, oh my gosh, I have hair on all of my products. This is the bad thing about curly hair. It just gets everywhere. But anyway, this stuff is really good. I highly recommend it. This stuff is amazing. Okay, so we're back at my living room so I can share with you guys a few accessories that I've been loving. First up is this phone case. I wanted to show you guys on my phone. So I'm just using this to record right now. This is from the Berga store. It's online, and I just loved this print. This is also a really thick case and super sturdy, so I know that my phone is protected if it ever drops. So I definitely recommend. They also have a thinner version of this, which I'd probably get next time just because this is really chunky and I already have a super big phone. So this just makes it extra big and bulky, but They also have a thin version if you want to opt for that one, so I will leave it linked. I just love this pattern. Super nice, super sturdy. Definitely recommend that. And then I also have these sunglasses here. These are actually from Amazon, so I'll just go ahead and put them on. Struggling. But these are just like a nice little cat eye kind of sunglasses, and I actually thought they were going to be a lot bigger when I ordered them, but I kind of like that they're smaller. I think it like gives you a touch of glam, but without being too much. So here is just the shape of them. I think they're super cool looking. Definitely go nicer with an all black outfit, just super sleek. You can't even see my eyes, which is what I love in a sunglasses in a pair of sunglasses. So definitely be sure to check these out from Amazon. They were super cheap, I think about $12. And now I actually want to show you guys my pants. So these are just sweatpants, but they have a nice wide leg. And actually they've kind of shrunk on me because they just ended up in the dryer by accident. But I still love them. They have a nice high waist to them, a nice comfy waistband, and they're just super nice for lounging around the house in, going out for groceries in, just running your errands. Like I said, they're from Zara. I also got them in black and a nice light blue shade, and I will literally get them in any color that they come out with because they're so nice. I also want to show you guys another pair of pants that I got from Zara, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a little quick change for you guys, and I'll be right back. Alright, so these are the Zara split hem legging. As you can see, they're super fitted and they just hug your body so nicely. They also have that nice little split hem on the side, and these are just so cool to wear with boots or a nice little heel. I really love how they look, and I just love how they hug your body. I think they look so good. So I definitely recommend these as well. Also perfect for just lounging around or for going out. You can definitely dress them up. So yeah, definitely pick these up if they're still available. And now let's get into some show recommendations. All right, so we've made it to what I consider the best part of the video. I really wanted to show you guys all the shows that I've been watching. I've literally binge watched almost all of these and I am obsessed. So this is the show Upload. It's on Amazon Prime, and it's not exactly new. This came out in 2020, but I just found out about it. So this is a story about a guy who is kind of living in the future. So they already have these cars that basically drive themselves, and one time he's in this car and basically gets into a car accident, which is not really supposed to happen with these automated cars. So basically they have this system where you can upload like all your memories into this afterlife, and you're still technically alive in the afterlife. So when all of your friends and family end up passing, they can also join you, which is really kind of crazy to think about, but they can also still connect to the real world. And so basically throughout the season, he's trying to figure out how he ended up dying, because they're thinking that it actually wasn't a mistake and that somebody actually caused this car accident. So it's kind of crazy, but then it just gets into like really cool kind of sci-fi like drama. So definitely be sure to watch this. This was such a cool show and very different from anything that I've seen before. Another show that I want to show you is called Undone. So let me see if I can go there for you. Okay, here we go. This is the next show I have to show you. It is super cool. This is kind of like an animated show, but with like real life depictions. So it's basically about a woman who's really tired of the way she's living her life. She's kind of just going through the days without actually living. And then she actually also gets into a car accident, and it kind of brings her into this like realm that's in between death and being alive. So she can now communicate with her deceased father, who is basically telling her that he was actually murdered. They all thought it was an accident, and he's asking for her help in figuring out why he was killed and how he was killed. So they go through this entire process with that, and it's really kind of crazy what goes on, but it's also super relatable, and just the things that she goes through and just kind of the way that the acting is portrayed, it's really well done. This is definitely another must-see, so go ahead and check that one out. And now let's head over to Netflix. Okay, so on Netflix, I wanted to show you guys a show called Russian Doll. Okay, so here it is, and I don't know what it is with me and these shows that have people who get into these car crashes, but she also is turning 36, and on her 36th birthday, she gets into a car crash, and basically she is reliving the same night over and over, and every time she relives it, she dies a different way, and she's trying to figure out what's going on, why she keeps dying, whether she's dead or alive. And the crazy thing about it is that every time she dies and is brought back to life, something goes missing in the real world. So whether that's a person, a thing, something goes missing. So she's trying to kind of figure this all out and solve this mystery before like all of her loved ones are no longer there. So this is a really cool show, and I'm super excited because it says that another season is coming. So definitely be sure to check that one out too. Now let's go over to this other new show that I've been loving. This one is called Who Killed Zara, and as you can see, I'm only on episode 3. So this one I haven't seen completely, but I already like it. So basically it's about a young boy whose girlfriend dies in this accident while he and her family and friends are all there. And the family basically frames him for her death, but he actually had nothing to do with it. So he gets out of jail early and is now trying to kind of get back at them and get revenge and justice for her murder. So it's really kind of crazy, and I'm excited to see the rest of the episodes. So that's another one that you can check out if you like those kinds of shows. And then the last thing that I want to show you guys is actually on Hulu. So this next show is called Good Girls. This is also not new to me. It's been playing for I think 3 or 4 seasons now, but the new season is on now, so that's what I've been watching. Okay, so here it is. So I'm on season 4. I'm actually all caught up now, but it's about these 3 women who basically they're in a bind, so they decide to rob the grocery store that one of them works at. So they thought it was just going to be a simple one-time thing, but then they get involved with this guy who ends up getting them to launder money for him, and now they're kind of just trapped into money laundering and they can't get out of it. But it's just kind of crazy. 4 seasons, so you'll have plenty to catch up on. It's really good and another must-see. I really love all of these shows that I'm recommending to you guys, so I hope you guys end up watching them, and please let me know if you do or if you have already. I always love seeing your comments about these shows because they are so intense and crazy, and this one is a bit more lighthearted. You know, it's got some comedic relief to it. But yeah, definitely let me know if you end up checking them out. So anyway, I think that now completes this video. I have shared with you all of the things that I've been loving this month, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!